Hello everybody, and we're about to continue our Let's Play series of Dark Souls 3. Let's see where adventures can be taking us next. So in our last episode, we worked our way through Profane Capital and took on Yorm the Giant. Almost looks like a giant pool. It's kind of fun. Now we're heading on over to the Church of Yorshka. It is time to take on Pontiff. Pontiff Sullivan, our fun friend. This fight always is kind of a turning point in the game. Either it goes well or it goes not so well, depending on how it's going. He can be quite challenging. I always forget which way is it over here. Is our shortcut. Right up this way. There we go. Oh, didn't see you. We've got one more friend to take on over here. And we might bring Henri or Anri along for this one. Okay, I don't think we'll be able to bring too many people along. I think it's just... Oh, we can bring you along too. Fun. Let's give it a shot. I think this is Goddard. Of course, we are going to be pumping up the health of Pontiff, but sometimes the distraction is nice. And depending on how this goes, might take a couple tries. Now, I believe you can bleed Pontiff Sullivan. Let's give it a shot. Oh boy. And we got him. Okay, great job everybody. Black Hand and Henri went pretty smoothly. Nice. Pontiff Sullivan of Irithyll imprisoned a god of the old royalty in the abandoned cathedral to be fed to the devourer. Lovely. Well, let's hop on back to Firelink real quick. We have to re-allot our Estus again. Let's Let's take a look at the description of his soul items. I don't think we're going to be using any of them, because it's just his swords.
Aha, so
We've got the Great Sword of Judgment, a ceremonial sword held in Pontiff Sullivan's left hand, representing the judgment of the moon, but with magic far closer to sorcery than any existing lunar power. Its dark blue hues, deeper than the darkest moon, reflect Sorcerer Sullivan's true nature. And then his sword... Where's his other one? There we go. The Profane Greatsword. Long ago, Sullivan was yet a young sorcerer. He discovered the profane capital, an unfading flame below a distant tundra of Irithyll, and a burning ambition took root within him.
now.
Seeing as we're not using his soul for anything,
Welcome, speak. Very well, then Tophagen.
let's keep getting that intelligence up.
Farewell.
Once we get that intelligence up to 32, we can start working our faith a little bit.
Ah, just good, wasn't he?
A lot. There we go.
Pretty be careful.
Okay, we have made our way through Irithyll. You can see Archdragon Peak that way. Got some lizards to take care of. Didn't get that one. Twinkling Titanite, of course. Oh, we didn't even try a Soul Greatsword on him. That would have been fun. Though I think he's got pretty good magic resistance. As we approach, getting closer and closer to An Orlando. Let's go this direction first. Oh, we can just go right up. I forgot about that. Let's take out our friends this way. Oh. I think we have an item over here. Oh my goodness, quite the shot. It's pretty impressive. Go. Okay, nice. Of course, these guys are how you farm for your human dregs. Of course, we got one that time. But we're not dealing with any dark magic for this one. Okay, we're up above now. I think I can make sure our shortcut is right over here, I think. Now we know it works. That's the main attack you have to worry about. And there we go. Okay, Golden Ritual Spear, which I believe scales on faith and allows you to use sorcery based off of your faith. Don't think we've ever really used it. We can just continue along this way, I think. I think there's an item over here. Crystal lizard, there we go. Okay, another simple gem. We should look into putting something with the simple gem just to restore our FP passively in the background. I forget if we can do that to our shield that we currently have, the Dragon Crest shield. Though that might take away some of its fire protection. Now we should be able to handle the downstairs area much easier, because there won't be a bunch of clerics shooting fire at us. Oh, we should take care of this area first, though. There we go. Dark stone plate ring. I just forget if there's like a hidden wall around here. Oh boy. Somebody's waking up. Let's get some space in here. By the time they get here, our buff is going to be gone. Oh, oh my goodness. So angry. And we're one down. And there we go. The Drang Twin Spears and might be it. Titanite, an Ember, Titanite. You're not waking up. I think we're good there. Kind of cool how you got the Drang men, which I assume have some affiliation with Drangleic, and Giants. Not much over here. Or over this way. And nothing in the middle. Okay. And I don't think we... Oh! I already got archers. Kind of a fun throwback to Dark Souls 1. Titanite scale. Large Titanite. Go. Okay, that's one down. Okay, that's two down. Oh my. Okay, Titanite shard. Oh my. Oh my goodness, he just pancaked us. Well, that was unfortunate. But on we go. So close to the shortcut, too. But that is how it is sometimes. Alright, we can get this crystal lizard now. Okay, there we go. More twinkling titanite. It's a shame after all that work, all of our friends are back, ready to shoot fire at us. Go. Probably grab that item that we almost forgot. It's right down here. Easterner's Ashes. Silver Knight Armor. Titanite Shard. Okay, there we go. Silver Knight Helm. Okay, a large Titanite. And there is an item over there. Okay, let's get the shortcut first, which I believe is over here. Got an ember. We actually might be off where our shortcut is. Nothing over this way. We're just missing it. It's gotta be over this way. Somewhere. Where was that item that we saw? Right down here. Dragon Slayer Great Bow and Great Arrows. Oh my. It's got to be more forward than I remember. Or is it right over here? Might just be right here, actually. We just didn't take a right. There we go. There's the shortcut that we wanted. Nice. Of course, we're not doing the Usurper of Fire ending, so I don't think there's anything to do in here. We're not going to see any pilgrims waiting for us, and no ceremonial marriage to Henri. Got the brass set, which I wonder if we'll be able to incorporate into our current situation, armor-wise. It might look pretty cool. Of course, the reversal ring. I think it makes your character walk in a different orientation because of Gwendolyn. If we can find it. Divine ring granted to the Dark Moon Gwendolyn in his youth causes males to perform female actions and vice versa. Gwendolyn was raised like a daughter through the aura of the moon and was said to behave like a sullen, brooding goddess. Of course, we have the armor set to look at as well. Armor of a knight once known as the Dark Moon. It is said that this brass armor hides something hideous within. Something about its silhouette suggests femininity. That's a tough one sometimes. There we go. We got one more lever, I think. On Orlando. Truly amazing. Okay, we've got a couple things to do first. Gotta get rid of some of these souls because we've got a couple of tricky side things to take care of.
Welcome, speak. Very then taken.
We do need more attunement as well.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Got the Eastern Ashes, of course. Umbral Ash of an armor merchant from an eastern land. Surely the handmaid of Firelink Shrine can turn this into a few new things. The merchant, the captain of a clan of hunters, was fascinated with weaponry.
Gracious, passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Okay, there we go.
Ashen One.
Just what neat.
Don't think we have anything for reinforcement, so we'll need more chunks. Our spell buff isn't going to be that special. Though I wonder, at 30, if this is better.
Pretty beaker.
Okay, any spells we'd want to buy?
Back again.
Might as well pick up Soul Spear right now just to have it. And Homing Soul Mass just to have it. Potentially. So we might not use that. Pick up Pestilent Mist just to have it. I think we're good.
Come again.
Ah, yes.
We can pick up Gnaw just to have. And we can pick up Deep Protection just to have. There we go. You know, this part can be kind of tricky to line up our walking because it's invisible. Okay, always a fun time. Treading the invisible. That is so cool, though. Amazing. Nice and easy. And there we go. Of course, we have Yorshka.
Name thyself, stranger. I am Yorshka, captain of the Dark Moon Knights. What beckoned thee to such a place? Thou thinkst too. Very well. Captain to this knightless company I remain. I will grant thee purpose. Thou'st journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I place thee under the aegis and the power of the Dark Moon. Thou art now a blade of the Dark Moon, the only knight of our company. Swear this oath and face thy solemn duty. Oh, good blade of the Dark Moon, welcome home. If I can provide thee succor, only tell me how.
I think we've only got the one.
Off so soon, may the Dark Moon watch over thee.
Yeah, there we go. I don't think there's anything else over here. Forget if there is an item description. There we go. A silver pendant depicting the Dark Moon and a sword, the crest of the Dark Moon Knights. The original Blue Sentinels equipped to pledge oneself to the blade of the Dark Moon. One member of the Way of the Blue faces the Dark Spirit, the blades of the Dark Moon, by an ancient accord, helped to root out the invader. Okay, we have some items to pick up on the way down, which can be a little tricky. Line up and drop. The painted Guardian set. There we go. And drop. Okay, awesome. Okay, our next spot, I believe, is back by Pontiff Sullivan. This part can be a little tricky. We're trying to get the Ring of Favor and Protection before the end of the episode. See how that goes. It's quite the run, actually. Pretty far away. Right over here. Got two Pontiff Beasts to worry about. Oh my god. He got us. Always such a fun time down here. We'll try a couple more times. See if we can get it. And the fact that there are two of those down there makes it even more fun. But on the bright side, we're not embered, and we're not really at risk of losing souls at this point. Oh my. Okay, that's one. And one more to go. Okay, we're looking good. Ring of Favor and Protection, and another bonfire, of course. Okay, Deep Gem. And some human dregs. And of course, this is how you join, I think, Aldrich's Coven. And there's his buddy right over here. We don't have to worry about him. Okay, back to Firelink. Now we should be able to switch out some things. See, 33,000. Very close. Anything we can sell.
Huh? How?
We're not using any deep infusions. Not doing anything with lightning. Using the big old great bow. I'm not gonna have the strength for that one, or the strength for that one. 2 of those.
Ashen one.
Was it 35 or 33,000 that we needed? Okay, cool. I think we can get that attunement up.
Welcome, speak. Very then taken.
Once we're at 18, we get a new slot.
Farewell, I may the flip.
So I think what we're going to do next... We don't really cast that often, so I don't think we need our Sage's Ring on at the moment. We can throw on... Where is the Ring of Favor and Protection? There we go. Increases health, stamina, and max equipment load. It's not a huge boost, but it's a little boost. So we go from 947 to 975. A ring symbolizing the favor of the goddess Fina, whose fateful beauty is mentioned in legend. True to the fickle nature of Fina's favor, her ring increases max HP, stamina, and max equipment load. There we go. Is there anything else we would want? Might be it for now. Though once we get enough attunement, we won't probably need it. I guess we can always keep this for an extra slot, but we're looking okay for now. And I think we're going to wrap it up on here, so in our next one, we'll continue along toward the rest of Anor Londo and see if we can get to Aldrich. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and we'll be talking again real soon.